Hey there. Good morning, Brickheads. Happy Monday to you. Did you have a good break? Did you have a good holiday break and you're back at work right now thinking it's Cyber Monday, I'm going to have to find myself some sales? Well, then you may have tuned into the right place because we're going to talk some news and rumors today. It's kind of funny. I was thinking about Cyber Monday and how special it is or how not special it is because I don't know, back in the day we used to get a newspaper, right? And we used to have to go through each individual ad and plan out our attack so we could go be at Best Buy at 4 in the morning and stand in line, or be at Circuit City at 5 in the morning and stand in line to get the latest and greatest. And with online shopping, you really don't do that anymore. It's like you get Cyber Monday all week long, really, anymore. But either or, that's not why you tuned in. You tuned in for Lego news and rumors. So let's talk about them. I do want to say first, though, thank you. If you're listening to me on your favorite podcast platform or you're watching me on the YouTube page at the Imagination Brick Shop, I just appreciate it. Tuning in on a Monday, it means the world to me. So I'm going to fill your ear with some Lego. First things first, can we talk about Shackleton's Endurance? Shackleton's Endurance, it went on sale on Friday, Black Friday. And I think online it was sold out in about the first 5-6 hours. And I did say this was going to be an extremely popular set. If you'd been tuning in, I'm like, this set is an absolute win. If you want to get your hands on it, you're going to have to do so quickly. And I was right, because first 8 hours, it was gone. The gift with purchase, Shackleton's Lifeboat, it's gone. So if you want it, the only place you can find it right now is maybe in a Lego store, but I think they're probably, after the full long weekend of shopping, it's probably gone there too. So really just the resale market, and it's going to be pricey, okay? So we did this a couple years ago with the Home Alone house. The Home Alone house idea set went on sale, if you remember this, a few years back, and it was right around the holiday season, and it was scooped up like in minutes of release, and no one could get their hands on it. I remember it was going on eBay for like $500 to $600, like double the price right after release. And I have a funny feeling Shackleton's ship, like it was $270. You're going to probably be paying more like $350, $400 for this on the aftermarket if you want to get your hands on it. There is good news. Come the new year, it'll get back on shelves and you'll pay the normal price. But if you're trying to get it for Christmas, for a gift for somebody, back orders, last time I looked, was not going to be fulfilled until December 21st. So odds of you getting the Endurance from Lego for a Christmas gift at this point are slim to none. So again, if you want to get your hands on this, eBay, the retail market, is your best bet. And not only that, like everybody went and shopped this weekend because the holiday winter train gift with purchase, that is gone. The retro record player, that is also gone. I mean, they were out for a couple weeks. They were available at VIP weekend the week before, and now Black Friday weekend, it's gone. So here we are, December 2nd, 2024. No more gift with purchases for those. We got the upcoming December gifts with purchases that are happening. And speaking of gift with purchases, Barnes & Noble is actually putting out a gift with purchase. So if you are interested, there is a set. It's kind of cute. It's set 6550806. It's called Gingerbread Lane. So it's that whole winter themed, winter villagey kind of looking set. It's this tiny little house. And if you want to get your hands on it, go to Barnes & Noble's webpage. You can actually buy $75 worth of Lego product through Barnes & Noble, and you can get this gift with purchase. This starts today. So again, it's a cute little set. It says it goes through today through the end of December. I do not think it will last all of December, so I'm putting it out there. If you're interested in this set, you probably have more like a couple weeks. Okay, December 2nd through probably the 10th through the 15th, is my guess, because it says get it while supplies last. And they just typically, unless it's a lame gift with purchase, it doesn't last the full month. And this is a pretty cute one. So again, Barnes & Noble Gingerbread Lane. If you're interested, just go to Barnes & Noble's website and you can check that out. And then to me, here we go. The big rumor, the big news, the thing I think I'm most excited to talk about this week. And that's saying something because there's a lot of stuff on here. I got Ninjago, Brickheads, Icons, Star Wars, you name it. We're going to talk a lot. But the thing I'm going to lead with is Jurassic Park, which is not a theme I collect. I don't go after any Jurassic Park sets. And in fact, next to me, if you're watching on YouTube, I have a Lego Ideas set, but it is the T-Rex dinosaur fossil display, right? And the Lego Ideas set actually not only came with the T-Rex, it came with a pterodactyl and I want to say a triceratops too. Beautiful set, amazing set. Only like 1,200 pieces, 1,500 pieces. I don't remember the piece count, but it's a good look. And I would say this T-Rex next to me is like 600 pieces. Well, here's the deal. Jurassic Park, it's been reported that set 76968 is going to be an updated T-Rex skeleton, okay? March 1st, $250, 3,145 pieces. That's absurd. Like, that's a big T-Rex skeleton. Like, it's gonna be dope. If you want to equate it to something that may be out now, the set 76964, the dinosaur fossils, the T-Rex skull, that's been released, that's 577 pieces. My guess is it's going to be more in line with that, right? It's going to be like that size of skull, and then now you can equate it to the entire body. So I'm really excited to see images of that. We don't have anything yet. Right now we just have rumors. And like I say, I don't collect the Jurassic Park series theme, but I may get this one, a 3,000-piece T-Rex fossil. Like, who doesn't love that, right? It's going to be at least a good 18 inches high. It's going to be probably pretty incredible. So yeah, if you are interested in that, T-Rex skeleton, over 3,000 pieces. Now, I will say this too, if the price holds firm, it's not going to be a bad price, which leads me to believe that it's going to be a fair amount of white and smaller pieces. But for $250, having 3,145 pieces, that's not too shabby of a price per piece deal. So something to look forward to. And speaking of another good value for our Ninjago fans out there, Ninjago always releases one really big, amazing set. Now, again, Ninjago is not something I collect, but you can't argue that they're colorful, creative, and very, very popular. And the latest big set that we are going to be talking about is set 71837, the Crossroads, okay? And the Crossroads is like, if you don't know Ninjago, it's like the dilapidated part of the city is the best way I can think of it. You know, your cantooed walled city of sorts, right? But this is another March 1st release, $250, and it's rumored to have 3,244 pieces, 3,244 pieces. So it's actually going to be a little bit smaller than our other Ninjago sets, like Ninjago Gardens or the the big city and whatnot. But that should be pretty cool too. Again, no official images yet, nothing from Lego, but Ninjago is usually a good value for sets. So be looking for the Crossroads. That'll be interesting. It's kind of fun to think we got a couple $250 sets that are coming out in March, and I think that's going to be the big thing. Those two things in March, people are going to be all over. So it may be $250 is a little too much for your budget. Well, let's scale it back a little bit. We did get official images of a new set, Tom and Jerry's Brickheads. Moving on to Brickheads. Maybe you only have $15 in your wallet. That's okay, because you can afford to get set 4793, Tom and Jerry. It's so funny to me. I love that they went with Tom and Jerry, right? Like who doesn't know and love and grew up with Tom and Jerry? It's just pure classic animation, right? And so they are going to be releasing them in Brickheads. I don't know why or how that partnership came to be. It seems very out of left field for me, but Lego does this occasionally. And so I'm excited. They look really cute. I think it looks like little Jerry has a little flamethrower looking thing with him, and Tom has a hammer, because obviously. So it'll be cute to see that. 212 pieces, $15. That's not a bad little deal. Jerry is obviously a half-size Brickheads. That's why you have that deal. But there you go. Official images. You can go check that out for yourself. And then speaking of other official images, we are going to go through a whole list of sets where we've got official images for all of these. So if you want to check them out, you can search these and see what they look like. And first, I'm going to start with a set I talked about last week, the Technic set 42202, the Ducati Panigale 4VS. My throat. We did get official images of this. Excuse me. It's 1,603 pieces, and it's $200. For a Technic set, like I said, that's probably right in line. It's going to come with its own display stand like the previous motorcycles we've had for Technic sets. It's going to have a little placard that gives you all the information on it. And if you love Technic, if you love the motorcycle builds, it's going to have that full suspension. It just really is a classy looking set, and I think people are really going to enjoy this. Like I said, there is a contingent of Technic people out there. I think they're going to be very satisfied with this build. So there you go. And then moving on, another kind of out of left field build, but I've talked about this one in previous weeks. The rumors of set 10363, Leonardo's flying machine. We have, like I said, talked about this one, gosh, more than like maybe a month ago, that there were rumors about it. Well, we've got official images. You can go to lego.com. 493 pieces, $50. It's coming out on January 1st. So right around the corner, you've got this cute little his flying machine. You know, it's his prototype hang glider, if you will. The mechanisms on there, it looks very similar to if you collected like Harry Potter's Hedwig or Fox the Phoenix, and it's a stand where it's got the bird on there, and you could actually move it to see how the wings worked and everything. To me, that's what it kind of looks like. It's in the Icon series. Very simple build. It's got to have some of all the strings and how the prototype looked, and I think it's interesting. And I think the cool part is it's going to come with a Leonardo da Vinci minifig, which will probably be the only place you'll ever get something like that. So if you are into that, go after it, right? It's just $50, 493 pieces, not too bad. But we've got official images of that. And then, if that's not all, official images just dropped of another set I've been talking about for a while, and that's the logo sets. You know, we talked about the Love logo for a while, and we also had rumored, right, that we could have a Star Wars logo and a Marvel logo. Well, the Marvel logo just dropped, and here's why fans are really, really excited about this, okay? It's got 5 minifigs, and of these 5 minifigs, there is one very unique minifig. Let me start from this top. It's set 76313, 931 pieces, $100. It's going to be about a foot wide by about 4.5 inches tall, 2.5 inches deep. And here are your 5 minifigs: Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Captain America. And you're like, Steve, we got a bunch of those. But here's where it gets unique. First off, Hulk is not a classic big hulking oversized minifig like we get with Hulk. It is a regular minifig in his Hulk printed outfit. And then you got Captain America. And Captain America is done up as the first Avenger outfit. And what you see when it was in the first original Captain America, when he's fighting in World War II, that's the printing that we get. And that's the first time we've ever gotten it, which is kind of crazy to me to think about because there's been so many Captain America minifigs that we've gotten out there. So fans are really excited about this. And I think that is the key to this logo being a sellable set. It's kind of interesting, I don't know if I'm super excited about it because I don't really collect the Marvel theme, but I know there are a lot of Marvel people out there that are like, yes, we finally have that Captain America minifig that they have been wanting. And it's kind of an interesting set too, because in images, you can kind of see how the characters pop out of the logo. I don't know how the mechanism works on it. We've only seen some images, but it looks like you can have it as a clean logo, or that you can have the characters on full display on the logo too, where they're kind of like exploding from the logo. So that is very interesting. No word on the Star Wars logo, but hopefully we'll see something like that soon. If you are into Marvel and DC, I would go and check out the latest drops because there have been a lot of Marvel, a lot of mech sets that have been slated for release. So if you're a huge Marvel fan, a lot of upcoming Marvel sets. DC, there's some new Batman sets with the Dark Knight, a new updated Tumbler that's going to be around 500 pieces. So if you like your Marvel and DC, you've got a lot of images of sets that you're going to be collecting in 2025. But maybe you're not a Marvel person. Maybe you're a Star Wars person like me. Well, if you are, there are a couple really cool sets that I'm actually really excited about coming out. And the first is set 75403 Grogu, which we already have a Grogu, but here's the difference. This is Grogu on his little hover pram, right? That egg-shaped looking thing. We have a Grogu brick head, and that brick head is he's in his little hover pram, right? We have a full-size Grogu that he's actually above me, kind of out of picture right now on the old YouTube page. But this time, we're getting a 1,048-piece Grogu, $100, coming out January 1st, and its scale, I would say it's like the size of a football, right? You got this hover pram, 6-7 inches wide. It's a cool little set, and he's like mini scale to it where he can sit in that. And I just think that's really cute. So go check out those images on the hover pram. And then if that wasn't all, we have an updated micro scale ship coming out, 75404, the Acclimator class assault ship. So we have talked about the home. Last week we talked about the Home 1 micro scale build. Well, there's going to be another one, 450 pieces for $50, coming out January 1st. I think this is going to be probably more popular than the Home 1 set, but if you are into the micro scale builds, like your Millennium Falcon, your the Invisible Hand, which I have right behind my head, those are definitely day one builds for me. I will say, though, if you're not in a hurry to get them, they will probably go on sale eventually. So those are probably sets that you could get at 20% off. You're just going to have to sit on your hands for a year. Okay, moving on. We got two things left I want to remind you of, and one is Super Mario. This is just very early on, but every year we get a full Super Mario set, right? This year we had the Mario on the Yoshi and the 8-bit looking figure, and you could crank and Yoshi's legs would move, and there was a thing where his tongue would come out, and just a really cool looking set. Or previous years we've gotten the giant question cube, or we got Bowser, or we got the Nintendo Entertainment System. We've gotten a lot of really cool Mario sets. Well, the updated one, rumors are set 72037 is going to be the newest big Mario set, coming out this summer at $170. So now the speculation starts, right? It's like, what is this going to be? I'm putting it out there. I think it's time. I think we're going to get a Super Nintendo system. That's what makes sense to me. We've gotten the Atari, we've gotten the Nintendo, we've gotten the big, huge, what do you call that? The thing that goes in the game place where you played Pac-Man. I can't even think of what it's called. That's so bad, right? You ever had the brain fart? I'm literally having a brain fart moment right now. But to me, it makes sense for $170 that we would get the SNES. I don't think they would give us an N64 or anything like that, but to get a Super Nintendo, that kind of makes sense. I could be wrong. Maybe we'll get a brick-built Super Mario. That would be pretty cool. I hope if they did that, they would include the cape. Or maybe like his Tanuki suit. That would be cool as well. So there you go. Start speculating. What is the Super Mario set going to be this year? And then last but not least, this is a small thing, but if you're I always talk about the Brick League Designer Program. Well, today, Series 7, the palette gets released. And what does that mean? Well, it means if you're a designer and you like designing, they always give you parameters for how this builds are going to work, right? And you have to work around those parameters. But if you want to try your hand at submitting a design, all of the stuff that you would need, all the parameters, all the rules, that comes out today. So feel free to go check it out on brickleague.com. The submissions don't start actually until January 20th, so there's some time there. But yeah, oh my gosh, that was a lot of stuff. We have so many things across so many themes that are coming out in 2025. So let me know below, which one are you most excited about? For me, I think I'm most excited about Jurassic Park and seeing a giant T-Rex skeleton. But, maybe you're more of a Ducati fan. Maybe you look at Leonardo's flying machine. My brother-in-law was like, what is this icon theme? What is this Leonardo's flying machine? So, to each their own, right? A lot of cool sets to look forward to here in the new year. So anyway, with that, I am going to call it. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. I hope you are able to get some work done and that you're not just sitting on the computer all day shopping, looking at you on Cyber Monday. But with that, I will catch you on Wednesday, where I got a good one coming up. If you are shopping for the holiday season and you're looking for Lego deals, you may want to consider tuning in Wednesday. But until then, I'll catch you later. How it's supposed to feel.